You know, but we have no rights of individualism where a woman can earn her rights to be able to be a woman and be an American.
So did Reince Priebus talk to you, or did
he never talked to me? He didn't have that much sense.
What do you think about Trump being a birther? What do you think of Trump being a birther? What do you think of Trump being a birther?
You know, it's great. I think it's great. You know, what you think is
right now.
Alrighty. Yeah, alrighty. Now, what was your question?
Do you wish that Reince had spoken with you?
You know what? That would have been the sensible thing to do, but when you don't count, it don't make no. That's what you got to understand, this system. What's so horrible to me is everything that's happening right now. I had wrote it 6 months ago. If you go to iTube247.com, you will hear everything that's happening now because the people don't listen. You know what I mean? So we got one of the most horrific tragedies that took place in Dallas. Why did it take place in Dallas? Because in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, they killed another innocent black man with no consequences. They're going to always change it when they go there. And then right up again, on top of that, they get another one in Minnesota. So now here you got a refugee, a veteran, who comes out of the Afghanistan, where they promote death rather than life. And he done fought for this country in that manner. And so he just took it upon himself to do something that was horrific. But nevertheless, it got the attention of the world. So now at least we can sit down and look at the truth. You know, William Cullen Bryant said the truth crushed the earth will rise again. We can't, Thomas Carlyle said no lie can live forever. We got to deal with what is real because we are Americans and no one can be prouder. And if you cannot hear us, we'll say it a little louder.
Do you think Mr. Trump will improve race relations in the U.S.? Do you think Donald Trump will improve race relations in the U.S. if he's elected?
He's going to have to because he's going to have me with it. And that's what
are you going to do?
That's what Rebus is trying to get, because actually Rebus is what you call the smile in your face and all the time they want to take your place, the backstabber. So you feel me? So they undermine and they don't really want Trump.
Will you be Donald Trump's race relations advisor?
Never tell you why you're
Never. Yes, they did. They said I got convicted of murder. They didn't say that I got completely pardoned. They didn't say that I bought fire trucks for New York in 9/11. They didn't say I bought fire trucks for Florida. They didn't say none of the things that I did with Israel.
Don King, will you
ambassador for peace in Israel?
Don King, will you advise?
He don't see.
Will you advise Donald Trump? Will you advise him on race relations?
What you saying?
Will you advise Donald Trump on race relations?
I would do anything for him because you know what? He recognized the system better than me. And you got to understand one thing, and I want all of y'all to know. Trump is putting himself in harm's way when his family's already got the complexion to get the protection. Yeah. He's a billionaire. He has no reason in the world other than his love for this country. And so what he's doing, he's putting himself out on the line to try to rectify. And what was his first premise? We will create a whole new system. We will tear this system apart. America first. I want to make America great again. That means jobs, and bringing the people back here that you can vote your pocketbook and have your dignity and your pride intact. And we all collectively create that new system predicated upon one land, indivisible, living in justice.
The argument was that
Don,
because of your
what kind of
experience
jobs
with the
is he
criminal
gonna
justice
create?
system, they thought it would be bad for you. Because of your experience with the criminal justice system, they said we don't think it'd be good for the candidate. Do you disagree with that? Do you think you could have brought something to him?
You know what? The criminal justice system is what it is. The whole system is wrong. You can't pick out one and say this is to blame. John F. Kennedy said that we got a moral crisis as well as a crisis for each of us as an individual. He said we got to be able to talk. He said you can go, and he said he don't recommend demonstrations, recommend all these different things that happen because it threatens violence. And look what it's doing. That's 1963. And look at the violence that we got now. You know what I mean? It don't make no kind of sense.
Do you think Reince is trying to keep you?
Dennis, how are you? Great. This is Dennis Considious, y'all. Used to be our mayor. Dennis Considious, our mayor, baby. They don't know about Cleveland, Dennis. They don't understand Cleveland. They think we're going to lay down a roll of Rich, what his name? Rich Priest, whatever, he slept like Rip Van Winkle. He don't realize he done gave me a campaign for the white woman and people of color. Me and you going to get together. Yeah, we're going to get together.
Don, do Black Lives Matter?
All lives matter. And you got to understand something. Saying all lives matter, Black life was reactionary to say that our life means something. Don't just keep shooting us down indiscriminately with impunity and with no consequences. And my friend Eddie Giuliani said, oh, that's a racist thing, that's separative. And the day when we was down there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, they had a new law and it's called Blue Lives Matter. Oh, are you going to tell me now that what if Blue Lives Matter, is that racist? You know, because Blue Lives Matter is the concern for those who put themselves in harm's way to make our nation have our communities and community unity. All right? So now you got a few bad apples. You shouldn't paint the whole brush that all of them are bad because you got a few dudes that kind of do like when you get the chance to think back there in the ancient ages and here in the modern times, You got to be able to do that. So Ms. Jefferson said you cannot rule by the grade. You know what I mean? So we got to be able to deal with one another, work together, pray together, stay together, and bring together white and black alike for the betterment of mankind, for your survival, my survival, in this great nation.
Okay, they're ready to go.
Okay?
They're ready to roll.
Okay, no, love you. I think you're beautiful. Thank you so much.
I'll meet you inside. Right there. Sit down. Right there. Sit down. I'll meet you inside.
Love you guys.